Okay, so
Yeah,
let's
I
let's
agree.
start
I would see him coming by in the window. So
let's start potentially our last session of D&D.
Tenacity's last hurrah. Let's make it count.
We thought we were missing
She's
one player.
tenacious.
We thought we were missing one player tonight, but guess what? There's a plot twist.
we're gonna be missing more.
Oh, where the hell
The
are
gnome's gonna look around like where'd all the big people go?
No.
Gun-
Oh yeah.
Gundark will put his hand on your shoulder. I will be here for you, brother. Back to Team Fun Size. Anyway,
Okay.
so you've begun
At least
moving.
for this filler episode.
You're moving away
Wait, is
from the. Sorry.
Sorry, I was gonna say, is this still gonna be branching off the main storyline, or is this just gonna be a pocket episode? I guess we'll find out in a minute, huh?
Right now it's a pocket episode because I have no idea how to tie this back into the main one. But let's see what happens. The prairie dog of wit is out of his burrow. Come, let's see his adventures.
That has to happen.
Yeah, that has to. Have we even shown Moth the dog of wisdom? Because I don't even know if Moth even knows what we're talking about.
We definitely have to enlighten him on
Yeah,
that.
we need to show him the dog
He
of
hasn't seen
wisdom.
If he hasn't seen it already, I'm not.
We're gonna like be randomly start talking in the dog language, and then he's not gonna know what we're doing. Ha ha ba ba da ga da. Ha ba 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 ba. Ah,
happen.
ah.
Okay, this is a random episode, not an insane one.
Well, it
that-
makes
that-
sense if you've seen the video.
Anyway, so what are we doing?
Well, you've probably gotten out of the tower, and you're sitting, pondering wherever you're going to go next. Where would you like to go next?
So we have the town.
Shoo. Everybody on the railroad, you just don't know it yet.
Well, we have to kind of railroad this time because of the freaking. Anyways.
Should we go back to the LARP village and check on our friend?
I mean, we could do that.
What else is available on
Well,
the map?
I was thinking we could go back to that weird town with the weird people. With Darkhaven or whatever it was called.
Darkhaven, Darkwood, I really don't care which you use. Because I switch them. If I can't keep them straight, all I expect is light city, and dark city. That's all I really care.
And then there was like Honeyhaven or something, right?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Honeyhaven and Darkhaven.
Have we gone to Honey?
Yes, you have.
We went by Honeyhaven, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah, that was
We
the
went-
place.
we went-
that
we
was the
went there
place
first
where
before
we
we
had
went to
the
the
guy
tower,
in the
huh?
store or whatever, and he wanted us to deliver a package to somebody in Darkhaven.
Yeah.
Well, I meant just recently because I know we wanted to go back there or something.
Yes, because if you remember, you lost a child in the woods, and you were told never to take him there. So.
Yeah, we have a child problem here. We're not.
Oh yeah, we
we're
still
not
need to
good
find
with
that
kids.
child that we lost. We forgot in the woods.
We're
The
not
worst,
really good
the
with
worst part,
kids.
you forgot about him again.
Yeah.
This,
Okay, so
find-
we're gonna have
Nobody-
to go back to the
nobody-
Well of Eyes and find the child just wandering around.
Nobody dials
Oh, yeah.
CPS. They're just adventurers.
They're just adventurers who've never had experience with kids before. Anyways.
Wow.
But yes, I agree. We should probably return to the Well of Eyes, the last place we saw Damien.
All right. We shall go find Damien, that kid that we forgot.
And
I hope he has not been
kid-
eaten by bears. Or whatever weird creatures lurk in this forest.
I couldn't bear the fact.
Oh,
Let's just
boo.
go. Let's just go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, This man walks up to you and hands you a ticket.
Uh,
He rips it in half and says, "Have a good journey."
who is this character?
Okay.
He's
I
very,
like to Tennessean say,
This is the way to the North Pole, of course. This is the
this
Polar
is the Polar
Express.
Express. I was thinking about Jeff Foxworthy there. I think he's the one he's the guy who voiced the conductor, right? I think that was Jeff Foxworthy.
Oh man,
This
I
is the
actually
Polar
liked that movie, no matter how creepy it looked. I enjoyed that
I did
film,
too.
but still.
I actually did like it. I didn't think it was scary until I saw the people. Until I saw the internet making fun of it.
Yeah.
So
Hang on, I'm
we
just-
are humping.
yeah. So you're walking along, or rather riding. I'm just trying to find.
What do you mean riding? Are we doing Monty Python stuff?
We're on the train.
Oh, okay. So there
on
was
the
a train
train.
that actually
Yes.
showed up. I thought you were
No.
being sarcastic.
No,
That's why I was. That's why I was acting like, who's this character again?
he had a very nice hat, though. It was a really nice hat.
Oh yes.
I
Very nice.
know I wrote down your college somewhere. By the way, I'm not going to mess with your spells anymore. I think it's gone on long enough, so you can cast as normal.
Oh, like my wizardy stuff and
Yeah.
such.
It
At least
was
for this episode, while still having my monk abilities.
yes, but remember your
Okay.
priority is your
Is
monk
my key.
abilities. Yeah.
That's fine. That's how I want to play
Oh,
this
so
anyway.
Wolf Lady is gonna come at you again and give you her titty.
I wrote down your
Having I
damn
watched-
college, and I've been looking for it. I can't find the damn thing.
Oh, okay. Are we taking the Hogwarts Express to the magic school?
No.
We're gonna get demonetized.
Now you can reference something as commentary. That was commentary. But no, I'm just
I didn't even say it. I just said we were going to ride the train to the magic school.
yeah. When you drop the Hogwarts Express, that's
Well, I don't think I said that, did I?
yes.
I think I just said we're gonna. Oh, okay.
We have instant
I don't know.
replay technology here. Well, not instant. That's the wrong word for it.
Yep.
Okay,
But-
I missed out.
Damn, I had a good bit of flavor there.
We have
I was going to describe.
nearly instant.
I was going to describe how Tarkirian recognize. First of all, you see a big machine kind of trundling off in the distance, and Tarkirian recognizes the livery on it, and it's his old university, and in fact, even his own college.
Oh, that's like a coat of arms or an emblem that represents that brand.
Yeah, I don't know what you want it to be, so. Because, every university and their various colleges and fraternities and stuff like that.
That's all right.
something
I know what you're
different.
talking about.
Yeah, so
Yep.
For my college, we had a
Oh, yeah.
freaking rose glass.
rose
Our
glass.
symbol. I mean, it was like a stained glass.
Yeah.
It was that, but like in the shape of a rose. There was like a rose window.
Oh, like a stain.
Well, that can't possibly be converted into
All right.
into a cult.
Well, I mean, it was kind of a Christian school anyways, so. They had like a church and everything, so. And it was founded by Lutherans, so. All that.
So anyways, there's your
Pretty
plot
good
hook.
stuff.
What would you like to
That's
do?
a big machine.
So the train has a coat of arms on it. That's the.
No. The train is just more or less a joke. But
Okay. No, I didn't
These-
know if the train
No,
was
that-
a joke or not. You were making it confusing.
yes. But this
It's a joke, but we're actually on it.
metaphorically, it's all a train at this point. But right now, you see your what do you want to call it?
All right.
Fellow alumni. Although, did we ever establish if you graduated or you just ran away?
Oh. Actually, this was just an assignment I was sent on.
Yeah, and you buggered off. So it's okay. This guy doesn't know that.
I got caught up in this. Yeah. And then family drama swept me away. What can I say?
Anyways, what are you doing to this ridiculous plot point that's just been dropped in front of you?
Are you talking to me?
Both of you.
Tarkirian stares at
Oh, okay. Because I mean, this is more Tarkarian's thing. Like, it's his college, so.
Tarkirian stares at the machine. He goes up to the machine. He says, "I know this machine. I work on this machine."
By machine, I should probably specify it looks a lot like a tractor, like a farm tractor, just like steam powered and.
Cool, we're gonna do some steampunk stuff! Yeah!
Well,
Yeah, it's like a
Steampunk!
steam. Is it a steamroller that has like spiked treads if you push the right button?
no, it actually looks something like a giant vacuum. Correction, a giant vacuum on wheels.
Well,
And as you get closer, there only seems to be one person driving.
right, vacuum.
Is it here to take down the forest?
Hello.
No, the Lorax is safe.
Well, I was thinking Fern Gully.
Okay.
Gonna have
I
some
haven't
black
showed you guys that
sluts.
freaking seed with freaking Tim Carey's character.
Curry? Yeah.
You've seen that clip, right? Of him being like the embodiment of pollution and yet being so freaking sexy? As Tim Curry usually is.
That's his character.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole song about it. I'll just unplug that. There we go. The Tarkirian's
Now he's
gonna
annoyed
call
that you
out to the
unplugged it.
driver. Hey,
Well, you know how like every
no, I'll shoot.
every college has, you know,
How's
their
that?
fraternity pledge. I think this is an opportunity for some fantastic role playing.
Okay. That was actually an offhand remark because that's to unplug my laptop from the charger, but I guess we can work that in. It's like, hey, knock it off up there as I yank off a cord or something. A la Timon from Lion King 1.5. Remember that scene, Liz?
Of which one from Lion King 1.5? Is that
Yeah, where
is
Simba
that
was
the
doing
one was
his
doing
I
the
just can't
dance
wait to be a
or
king.
oh
when-
yeah, where he was
When they were doing that, I just can't wait to be a king, and then Timon just says, "Hey, knock it off up there," and then he hits the elephant in the leg, and that's what causes everyone to fall.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And then they went to the cave and Be Prepared starts up.
And then they just, man, I really like that. I really like that movie.
That was a really good sequel. That sequel had no business
was.
being as good as it was.
Yeah. Anyways, back to the driver here. I
So you
call
say-
out to them.
Hey, and he says, "Who are you and what are you doing here?"
I recognize this machine that you're using, sir. It bears the emblem of my college. Are you one? Do you attend the academy by any chance?
Yes, I attend the Academy of Colleges.
Just freaking use the Lovecraft College, dude.
What's the
no,
okay? That is a really good idea, Liz. What's the Lovecraft College?
We've referenced this college before, so like a couple times. So like, damn it, I can't find the note on it. So
The Academy of Colleges.
yes,
Academy of.
I spent many great days at the Academy of Colleges. In fact, they've entrusted me a most important mission.
Oh, and what is this
man.
mission? What is this mission, student of the Academy of Colleges?
He 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 signals for you to come close. He's like waving his hand.
Tyrion eagerly leans in.
Okay. Listen, I'm from the future. 200 years from now, a terrible evil overtakes the land. Spiders. Big honking spiders, as far as the eye can see. Millions of them. But we managed to track them back to this point. This machine has the technology to make them visible, because they can go invisible. And we figure if we catch them now, well, there's only 2 of them, which we figure, then we just should be able to turn this on. We get out, hack, hack, stabby, stab, stab, and that's the deal.
Where do you think these spiders are, sir? I don't.
Well, that's the problem, tiefling warrior priestess. We don't really know.
Those 8-legged fiends. I knew we couldn't trust them from the get-go. Always caused trouble for me in my classes. They never laid the eggs when I wanted them to. However, I wish to assist you in these purging of the spiders. If City and Company are okay with that, actually.
Oh, thank goodness. Do you know I almost got assigned the big rat? Never mind about the rats.
We have a history with rats, Mr. Driver. Best not test our luck
I heard
there
they don't
now.
exist.
I heard
Well, they do
actually...
exist, and they are quite large.
What are we going to call this guy? We're going to call him Frosty.
Stay. I like it.
Well, no, I actually have some lining paper in front of me, and it's like white lining paper, and the color is Frosty, so he just became Frosty.
Okay. What is your name, sir?
Frosty.
Enough a name.
All right, Sir Frosty, we shall help you with your quest to find these terrible spiders. But first, we have to figure out where they are.
And I
Is there any clue that you know from the future?
We know that they live in caves and in the mountains. So that's the biggest clue that we have.
Perfect. Perfect.
Which
point.
caves and mountains? The ones around here?
Gosh, I
Did
hope
they-
so. Otherwise,
did
I drove a
trace their
long way
location.
for nothing.
Frosty did trace their location to this very continent. I know there's a memory serves there is a big mountain range to the south. Don't know if that's the place where you're headed. But if you're looking for mountainous terrain, that would probably be our best bet.
He's pointed roughly south, and he says, that matches what I have heard. So get on board, and let's get rolling.
All right.
Time for an adventure, guys. Gundark. Let's remember who's with us now.
Yeah, it's Gundark, and then our pets, and then you and me. And we're gonna meet a freaking warlock at some point, but not this week, apparently.
It was going to be this week, but...
Oh, well, we get to have a fun spider hunting adventure.
I was actually
These
going
things
to
are-
let you kill him.
No!
Remember,
After all the
if it's
after all the
easy,
time and effort.
if it's easy to kill a necromancer, you didn't do it.
Ah.
But
Oh, the
it's-
necromancer.
Yeah.
This guy's not a necromancer, is he?
Well, not that you
Sure.
can tell, but
Oh. He's too quirky for us to kill just right now.
no, I just don't want to give up Roddy.
I'm glad that I wasn't paying attention because I would be spoiled if I was listening to what Usher was saying about his character.
Ah.
Oh, he's a warlock paladin, so.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
that. He
oh.
said something about Fae too. So
No, that was me
Going
because
light and dark.
the only way for me to make that work, you see, if he is a paladin of good and he has had like an evil patron, then every time he does good, his evil patron gets pissed off. Every time he does evil, his good patron gets pissed off. So I pushed him toward the Fae, where he can be a paladin of freedom, and then that way he's not always having to explain himself to one god or the other.
That would be kind of funny though.
No, well,
But
it's just
it would
it's
probably
gonna
be annoying.
it's gonna be annoying. The first couple times really funny, and then after that's gonna be really annoying.
Yeah. Okay.
Because then they start
You're
to
gonna-
take away his abilities, and like he's gonna have no fun really fast. So
Okay.
that's why.
See,
You see, you get the railroad. I gave him the big DM push. No, this you're a paladin of freedom, and your patron is the Fae. But no, this is the only way everything works. And believe me, I went on the Council of DMs. Yes, there is one. And I said to them, "How do I make this work?" And they're like, "This is the best way to do it." Okay.
All right.
But anyway, so
there we have it.
you're going through a traveling montage.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. I find love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again.
You know what? I think with
Aw.
I'm
I
gonna take a quick.
I put all the effort to do a Monty Python reference, and then you went to another.
I'm gonna take a quick bio break. And
Bio
then,
break.
Yeah. Then
Bio break.
Then I should have more figured out. Hold on.
Well, that was my first one. I was thinking maybe King of the Road would work too.
And this is how you do a loading. And this is how you do a loading screen in D&D. Still can't believe that movie had a loading screen though.
I know, that was so funny. What
Octopus.
the frick was that?
That was the first time I ever saw a loading screen.
Oh man.
While the DM is taking a break, I just see a little loading screen happening as we're traveling down the road.
Trailers for sale rent. Rooms to land 50 cent. No phone,
mean-
no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. Just imagine her pulling out a freaking instrument and playing it.
Ah, man. Oh, tenacity. I didn't know you knew how to play an instrument. Yeah. You know, I've
You got a freaking double class with Bard.
quick visualization for Frosty here.
I have returned, and I realized I'm trying to make my
You
own
missed my concert.
Tenacity apparently minored in being a bard.
Oh man.
I realize I'm really overcomplicating this for myself.
Decent.
So, by the power of Thor and Odin, or whoever you believe in, you do manage to wind up at precisely the right mountain. I couldn't figure out how to make you search the mountains. But there are
Okay.
there are a number of caves on it. So
Freaking Scooby Doo the caves. Freaking poke your head out of one and poke your head out of another. Freaking ghost music playing in the background.
so
Hear that Oregon soundtrack again?
Yeah.
That usually plays.
So Frosty hands you something that looks a little bit like a garden hose, or whatever the medieval equivalent of a garden hose is. And he says, "Okay, you take that in there, you shine the light on them, and it should make them visible so you can attack them. They're not really too dangerous when they're visible."
All right. Let us go
Oh.
then, my friend.
Do, 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 do.
Dude, yeah. Da 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 da.
Guys, I got 30 beers next to my right foot. I can outlast you on this one.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm saying no matter how much you try to torture me, I got
We're
30,
not even
I got
drinking
30
anything.
beers.
We weren't trying to torture you. We were just having fun singing the Luigi's Mansion theme.
but it's not a
Yeah,
mansion.
that's what
So
that's.
let me see.
But it's a
How are we gonna
spooky
make this,
cave. It's spooky.
how are we gonna do
All
this?
right. So we
There's lots of
have a
caves.
ho-
So one of
I better
you
make a note of this.
one of you is going to give me a roll of D100, and you want between 1 and 20.
Okay. So a D2, a D100.
I
D100.
like those. Okay. And you only want one. You only wanted one of us to do that, right?
Okay, so
I already did it. I did it.
first the first cave you find
Yep.
nothing.
I saw.
So since Tenacity went first, Tarkirian, give me a D100 roll, and this time
I
you
will
have to
roll
get
for that.
below 40. Can you see where this is going?
It was close to the other one.
You're consistent. You're consistent. Okay, Tenacity, your turn.
What's
Yeah.
behind?
Oh, you have to roll between 1 and 60.
Yay!
Yay!
We found
There
the
it is.
spiders.
You shine the light in, and you see webs shimmering, like almost like the sunlight is lighting them and then not lighting them, except there's no sunlight in the cave.
I found some webs.
Oh. They look
Is that what we're looking
ethereal
for?
Frosty says, "Yes, this is the
from
place."
the right.
All right.
Look ethereal. I wonder what type of spiders these things actually are. As
Fire
we follow
spiders.
Frosty in.
I'll tell you later. What is there?
So what is in this?
You go in. I assume you're gonna slash the webs.
Yep.
Okay.
Pull out
Tarkirian.
my axe and slash the webs. Ah, ah. No web shall have matched the might of my mighty axe.
The problem is
Uh,
when you slash it, sometimes it meets with resistance, sometimes it doesn't.
oh.
Oh. I try. I still try. I still
There's
try to
something.
hit it. Is it not going to be able to break under my axe?
No,
or-
it will break, but like one time you get it, aha, my next shot will hit it. Your next shot goes straight through, and then the web appears in front of you again.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
We have some
okay.
tricksters
Like it
among
phases-
us.
Like it phases in and out.
Oh yes,
like-
phase is a good word.
They phase in and they phase out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since
And they
we prayed to
shake it
Thor
all
and Odin,
about.
since you
Sorry,
since you
I had
invoked
to
the,
do that. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
since you invoked the
Funny
powers
this-
of Thor and Odin here, I'll just say that we be the perfect excuse to bring Loki into the mix here with all this tricks, with all these
Do
tricks.
we even have the Nordic gods in D&D?
There's definitely an expansion with them somewhere,
Okay.
but
I'd imagine there is.
pretty much anything
Or
you
the
could
very
imagine in
least.
Dungeons and Dragons, somebody's already thought of it and come up with stats for it.
Yeah.
There's whole YouTube videos about that. On one last bout of diversion here, I even saw some videos where they turned the planeswalkers into D&D characters with stats and everything.
What are the planeswalkers?
Magic the Gathering nerd thing.
Ah. Okay.
They're-
A nerd thing I don't understand again.
players are planeswalkers, and there's also really powerful cards that represent other planeswalkers that help you. So these are the guys
Yep.
that shift from one plane to the other.
Okay. So Doctor Who, but like multiverse. No, Rick and Morty.
Not as fun as Rick and Morty, and not as serious as Doctor Who.
Okay.
We're
Doctor
talking-
Who is serious?
well,
I mean,
have you
not-
seen some? Have you seen some of John Pertwee's stories? Like, yeah,
well, some of the stories are serious, but it's not like freaking tragedy all the time.
Heck, even 12's first season, he was a really, really big grouch. I remember that. But, anyways, cave
But
hunting.
he he didn't swear. That was what sucked.
He even made a quip about that. Like, I'm Scottish. I can break things. I forgot what it was, but he did say
No,
that.
but Peter Capaldi, in like every other role he is, like he he can outswear anybody.
Right, I
And
forgot about
I begrudgingly give that honor to him. It's like, yeah, you win.
that.
But it's supposed to be a family show.
Exactly. And I can't believe he
Yeah,
went 3 seasons without saying anything remotely blue.
he's a good
Um,
actor.
so Tenacity, as you are